Hello everybody, it's Non-Scene News here, and today we've got some breaking news coming from the front line today. Today we've just gotten breaking news that the People's Liberation Army of China has just begun a large-scale military exercise near the island of Taiwan. So we've just added this red line here. So China has now just started doing the military, we could call it an encirclement by sea. So China is saying it's sending a bunch of ships to surround Taiwan, as this line indicates. And sources are saying that the global press sources exactly reports that China will attack Taiwan in early June. So this is a very big thing to say, and obviously I don't know if this is true. This is just that source, Global News, has said that. But you're probably asking yourself, why are they doing it? Why now? Apparently, this military exercise near the coast of Taiwan is directly related to the integration of Lan Ching-ti, as the new leader of the country. So China probably doesn't even recognize this person as the leader of Taiwan. And I hope you guys remember the Nancy Pelosi village, that Nancy Pelosi came all the way from the US to visit Taiwan in a time of need. I forgot that what it was about, but here we can see a graph where in the grey, this is where Chinese ships were placed when Nancy Pelosi visited, and the purple is the one now. So China is getting really close now to Taiwan. If you can see these purple lines, especially near the coasts of the west and east, they're getting very, very close, and it's basically encircled. Taiwan's basically encircled, and coupled with the sheer fact that news outlets are now saying that China will attack in June, which is a very big claim. We'll just take that with a pinch of salt, and because of these actions, Taiwan has taken this very seriously. If we can see here, near the coast around here, Taiwanese supersonic anti-ships missiles are being moved into position in response to the mainland China's exercises around Republic of China, aka Taiwan. So they're taking this very, very seriously. They're not taking any chances of this. They're deploying their supersonic missiles against their navy, which will probably be here. And obviously, China did say it's not just going to be the navy here. They can send aviation around the country and the army. I don't know how the army is coming into part, because they said this exercise will include navy, army, and the air. So we'll see what happens. This is obviously very, very big news. I don't have all the news right now because it's breaking news, and this came out, what, an hour or two ago. And also, China said the Taiwan issue lies at the core of China's core interest. And a bit of off topic, well, it's kind of related to it, but let's just remember how the Russian-Ukrainian war started. That Russia claimed that it would be just doing a military exercise on the Ukrainian border, and then in response, Russia entered Ukraine. But the point is that Russia pulled it off, saying like, yes, we're just doing military exercises, and they ended up invading. So this could, I'm not saying it will, but China could pull this off, saying like, oh, these are just, you know, navy exercises and military exercises near Taiwan, but they're actually going to land. That's according to the sources, apparently. So early June, apparently, we should expect a Chinese offensive in Taiwan, which I will keep us, as always, updated. And one last thing about China, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to Taiwan said Taiwan's independence forces will be left with broken heads and spilled blood after confronting China's great endeavor to achieve complete unification. So these are massive, massive claims from China, and the way that it's sounding, it's sounding as going to be a big war between Taiwan and China. I don't know how China will perform this because Taiwan is, as always, well, just amphibious operations are very, very casualty costing and equipment costing. So if we just look at these beaches, most of these beaches are not actually sand, they're stones. So it's going to be a lot harder for amphibious operations. So we could expect China to land somewhere around here where it's more flatter and more beachier. But we'll see right now. We're getting a bit too ahead of ourselves here, and I don't want to get too worked up because this might just be like a lot of other Chinese military exercises. They talk the big game, but they don't really end up doing it. I'm pretty sure the Nancy Pelosi. This might be completely wrong, but they said like it will stop Nancy Pelosi's plane of landing in Taiwan, which they ended up didn't. So this could be just like big talk game or something. But as always, I will keep you updated on this situation. But we've got some interesting news coming from Belarus. Putin is set to visit Lukashenko in Minsk, Belarus, and he is apparently going to arrive in the 23rd of May to 24th. We do not know what these meetings are going to be about. It could be economic, it could even be military, it could be putting even more nuclear weapons into Belarus and threatening the West. So, as always, I'll keep you updated on that. And we've gotten some news from Belgium. Belgium has proposed EU sanctions against Israel. Belgium has officially proposed to the European Union to impose sanctions against Israel, said the country's Prime Minister, Belgium's Prime Minister, Alexandra De Croo. I believe that's how you say his name. I might be butchering it, but he is suggesting that all of the EU should start discussing potential sanctions against Israel. And talking about Israel, we've got some news from the Prime Minister or President. I don't know which one they call it. I forgot. Sorry. Netanyahu has directly stated that he will not allow the creation of the Palestinian state. He says that because yesterday's video we talked about how Ireland and Norway did just recognise Palestine as a country, and obviously Netanyahu's not taking this friendly, and he said that he will not allow the creation of the Palestinian state, said the Israeli Prime Minister, on the recognition of the Palestinian of Ireland, Spain, and Norway, sorry, and Spain too. So, very, very big news. And we've got some news from the battlefield of Ukraine. Russia has completely captured Klishvika. I keep on ruining that name, but Klishvika has been completely captured. This has been supported by numerous videos of Russian soldiers and drones dropping flags of Russian flags around here. And now I think I'll put some videos up of what they were doing. So there were Soviet flags and the Russian flags they were putting down. As a result of this breakthrough in Klishvika, the Russian forces have apparently been pressing against Avdiivka. It's not Avdiivka as in this one, but the name is Andivka. Andivka. Apparently it's like a small village has been completely captured by Ukraine, by Russia. So we don't know if it was a breakthrough or Ukraine just simply couldn't hold it because of the fall of this village of Klishvika. But I'll keep you updated. That is it from me. I hope you guys find this useful, and I hope you can subscribe and like and click that bell notification to keep track on the Chinese potential war that's going to happen here. I wish you luck from afar, and I hope you have a very good day or night. See you later.